So as you can see, we have a pretty overcast day. I'm standing here by the Ford because we are upgrading something on the sound again. I'm going to be installing a new amp today. I need to make a bracket for it, but for those of you that do know, this was my setup that I've had for probably around 12 years now. This amp, XTC amp, was bolted to the new PowerBass sub, which you guys saw me install on the channel about 2 years ago, or 3 years ago. So I am replacing that today, and to prevent the amp from breaking again, I'll just show you guys properly now. I'm actually going to be looking at mounting the amp. There's 2 straight bars that come down on the seat, so I need to cut out wooden brackets or wooden I would say wooden brackets or plates, which I can mount the new amp to, so that we can actually have sound back in the bucky. For those of you that haven't tuned in yet, I did mark out all the wires in regards to where they were installed on the XTC amp beforehand. So without delaying any further, I'm going to get the car turned around so that I can have access to the boot a little bit easier. And then I think what's going to be easiest is to remove the backrest portion of the seat and then start mounting and working on the bracket from there, and then hopefully we can get it installed today. Let me show you close up what it looks like. It's got steel mounting brackets compared to the plastic on the old, and then a bit easier accessible buttons. The old buttons used to have to use a screwdriver to adjust your stuff. So that's the way. What you say? I said you must pick up the technique in your lap. I do. Otherwise you don't get people. As you saw in the time lapse, I got my 2 mounting planks sprayed and cut. I'm gonna just line it up on the seat now. I want to drill some pilot holes before I put in the tech screws, and then I'll turn in the tech screws into these 2. Like I said, there's 2 pipes over there and over there. So I'm going to put one across on the top and one across on the bottom, and then mount the amp to that. And then, like I said, the reason I got a new amp is, as you can see on the old one, the mounting tabs actually broke out because this was mounted to the back of the box like it is there, and obviously with the car having coilovers and bouncing around everywhere, it ended up breaking. So I'm going to put you guys on another time lapse, and get my pilot holes drilled and my planks mounted so that I can get the amp in. We're just doing a little side quest, yeah? Helping Tinus get this. Tinus, mention what it is, please.
It's a center portion on the SMG 200 semi-grader.
So we're using my bucky to try and lift it up onto Tinus's bucky, so we'll see. Okay, so I've got my brackets mounted, wooden panels, and now I can secure the amp for the final time. Just putting in some extra screws. Okay, now we know the amp is not going anywhere, so I can pick this up and put it back in the car and then start with the wiring. And now it's to reconnect all my wires.
"20 minutes later."
After struggling about, I think, 15 minutes to just get the wires in the right place. Obviously you guys saw that I did number the wires, but this new amp's layout of the blocks are a little bit different. We set in the, can I say, the bass and the audio levels on the amp, and then I also changed over the side to which the sub will be sitting. So obviously there's a bit of a gap now because the amp is a bit further away. The thing that I want to try and do is get some velcro for the bottom section so I can stick in the subwoofer and it doesn't end up moving around as much, especially when driving. And it also makes it easy, so if I go to another racing event I can just pop out the sub so it doesn't move around, which was difficult with the previous setup because the amp is attached to the box and I don't want to take out the wires every time. So thank you guys for tuning in for another quick little video, install video on the modified Ford Figo. Remember to hit the like button, remember to subscribe. I see that like 75% of you guys who are watching the videos are new viewers, so if you find this content interesting and if you want to see the continuous progress on the Ford, on the Audi and on the 1400, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment if you have done your sound install yourself, and yeah, I'll see you guys shortly for another video. Peace out and see you guys in the next video. Cheers.
Memphis, man.